it is not easy at this moment to say what you can do as a normal civilian, which I consider myself to be, to strengthen the defense of Ukraine. I can only tell a little bit about the situation here in Vienna. We have in Vienna quite an active Ukraine exile society, in particular in connection with the Institute for the Science of the Man, IWM, Institut für die Wissenschaft vom Menschen. They immediately, after the full aggression of Russia started, founded a group, also artists from Ukraine, and they offer numerous opportunities for these artists to express themselves, to present their work, and to, in particular, get in a dialogue with the society in Vienna. In addition, IWM is inviting regularly guests from Ukraine, from different fields, politics, social sciences, and others, to talk, and all their events are online. So it is not only for those who can come. And right now, the German historian Franziska Davis, I don't know if some of you have heard about her. She is a guest at the IWM doing her research on Ukraine, and thus the Vienna is, but of course not only in the IWM, but as well as in the university and in other civil society fora, is a strong offers strong opportunities to voice the Ukrainian side beyond politics. And I'm going regularly to these events. I'm supporting activities a little bit financially, but also in person. And I myself right now preparing a paper, but based on the research of others, on the destruction of the environment in Ukraine through the war. It is not only about the Kakhovska Dam, which was one of the most disastrous events, but in all the areas where there is war, there's naturally also a huge destruction. But also the Ukrainian state is, of course, prevented from doing more in the field of environmental protection and in particular also nature protection. And there's a German organization, Euronature, at Lake Constance in Radovzell, which is quite active in this field. And 3 years ago, Ukrainians were praised and appreciated and received the annual Euronature prize for their work for the particular for the forest protection, and also fighting against detrimental ski resort projects in the south of Ukraine. So I think if we think about strengthening the Ukraine, we should not limit ourselves, although this is, of course, the most important, to military support and other financial support. I don't know whether it was mentioned which disastrous consequence the closing of US aid also in Ukraine has. But we should also consider all the other fields where Ukraine needs help and support. I didn't mention the destruction of cultural goods, libraries, churches, we do not even know, nobody knows how much was stolen in the occupied areas, stolen and destroyed. And I think it is very important also to focus on this maybe more civilian aspects of the war in Ukraine, and support agents and organizations which engage in this support and protection of this part of Ukraine. We have to know that like many buildings are immediately reconstructed after destruction through military attacks, that also in all these other fields of culture and of nature and environment, the Ukraine needs our support and our help. And that's where I see also an important field of activity. Just to mention, next week I will be in Berlin and I will visit the exhibition with the best artistic works from Odessa, which is now traveling through Europe, and right now it just arrived in Berlin. Like the other big exhibition with artworks from the gallery, National Gallery in Kiev, which I saw almost 2 years ago in Vienna, and which is, as far as I know, also still traveling around Europe.